So in Stamford, downtown, there was a Cheesecake Factory, and we were so excited to like have it in town. Not that we went all the time, but it's good to have once in a while. And then they closed down, and we were like actually distraught.
All right, welcome back. This is This Week in Nerd History, a podcast where we talk about all the fun, dumb, nerdy stuff from the past, present, and future. I'm Mike. Joining me as always, AJ and Sal. Happy New Year, guys. We're 8 days in. It feels kind of stupid saying Happy New Year, but whatever.
No, whatever.
You could say that.
It's the first time we're hanging out since the New Year.
It's the first pod of the year. So it's Happy
March. Egregious.
I just started writing 26 on things, so
yeah.
I didn't have to do it for like the first week, especially because New Year's was on a Thursday, right? The first of the month was on a Thursday, so nothing happened on Friday. Let's be honest. My kids were off for an egregious amount of time. They had 12 days straight at home.
Good Lord.
And it was just unnecessarily long.
Yeah. They were feral by the
so
time.
nothing good happened until Monday.
Yeah. Nothing good happened.
They basically went feral, yeah.
Right. Did you guys do anything for New Year's?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, no. It's fantastic not doing anything. I'm so glad
great.
I'm out of that part. You know, we're
I went to my brother-in-law's house, and it was Dan and all of his brothers and the wives and all the kids. But it just felt like a family party. It didn't feel like anything that we didn't get dressed up. We didn't half of them didn't even stay until New Year's. They just left at 10 because it was a lot of little kids. We had everything from little babies that are 1.5 to my older son who's 9. So it was just a mess of 8 kids running around and being crazy.
Yeah, that's a party.
I guess it's a party. I guess it was a party.
Right? Yeah.
Sure. I went to a party. Party, guys.
Yeah, you went to a party, a New Year's party. We threw a little New Year's party. We had a few people over, and we made a charcuterie board that was never touched. And then around 12:08, my friend, who's always down to hang out, was like, "Should probably get out of here." And and then 45 minutes later, he was, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, that's New Year's from now on." It's just maybe we should just not go or do go anywhere, do anything. The only thing that I do like about New Year's is that we saber a champagne. Well, we don't have champagne. We're not, the internet doesn't pay that well. But Prosecco, we'll saber a Prosecco bottle. And there's a great tutorial on YouTube from Alton Brown about how to do it. And every year we do it because my friend gave me a sword for a birthday present or Christmas present years and years ago. And it's super shitty. It's from, something... It's not a Hanzo sword, I'll tell you that.
Sword.com.
Yeah, sword.com. It's got rust on it, because we're sabering wine and stuff with it. But it always works and it's always awesome and it never fails. We're like, this is so great. And every new person we bring is always okay.
Wait,
we're
what?
always exactly as excited as we were the first time, and the new people who come in, we're like, oh, by the way, we're going to bust out a sword and saber the drink. And they're like, is that safe? And I'm like, shut up.
That's what I'm wondering. Is that safe? I have a friend who sabers champagne bottles.
If you do it right, yeah.
Don't you get glass everywhere? Isn't there going to be... No?
Not if you do it right. You got to keep the head of the bottle cold, dig it into ice so that it is cold, and then pull it out immediately right before you're about to saber it. And then you slide the blade against the seam of the bottle. There's going to be a seam you find. Stick your thumb in the punt of the bottle, which sounds super dirty, but it isn't. That's where the bottom part of the bottle is. And then and if you just to be safe, you put a dish towel over your arm as you slide it forward. And then in one kind of 45-degree angle, you slide it in one full motion, and it'll just
pop it right off.
Shoot it right off.
You don't even need that much. I assume you have to somebody holds it and somebody's got to whammy it.
Get a running start.
Don't whammy it. You'll just break
You'll just
everything.
shatter glass.
Yeah.
That's what I assumed is happening. You're shattering.
Just a shing, and it just flies off. And if you do it great, it goes a good 10 feet away. And then you grab your dish towel, you just tap the rim just to make sure there's no additional shards if there are any, but usually there isn't. And then you're good to go.
Were you able to do it on the first try when you first did it?
I don't remember if we did it on the first try, and I know that we have not gotten a first try saber in a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you gotta, and every time that you do it and it fails, you increase your odds of the entire bottle exploding by 10, 20%.
Yeah. Do you have to reset
no.
it back into the ice to be safe, or just go for it?
By that point, we're just like, let's just go.
Right.
Just pulling the ripcord, and it is
It's
scary every time, but we still managed to pull it off.
Nice.
Pretty great. Yeah.
We don't have any traditions like that. We do. Holly has something. I don't know where she got it from, but she'll do it's just a food thing. So it's sauerkraut and black eyed peas. There's dishes of things that are bring good luck.
Okay, cool.
So it's black eyed peas, sauerkraut, and then 12 grapes. It's a very
just 12.
Yeah, it's very
Do you
specific.
stuff them all in your mouth and try to say fuzzy bunny?
Does someone go who ate the 12th grape? There's only 9 grapes in here.
But
do you have to throw away the rest, or just
No, you just it's like Gremlins, where it's just after midnight, and then just at a certain point eat the 12, and then you can snack on the other shit beforehand or whatever.
But leave the 12.
Yeah. So that was
cool.
it. But this year, Holly was asleep by I don't know, way early. She was just exhausted, so she was just asleep. And then I was just doing whatever. I'm I'm going to sleep. It was 11:59. I'm I'm going to sleep.
I'm not gonna wait for this nonsense.
Yeah. So it wasn't a full on. Normally we'll do it. We'll at least one of us will stay up and wake up the other person to eat the grapes and stuff like that. But,
eat the grape.
Yeah. The countdown stuff. I'm always just it's always just so
lame. I feel like such a dork doing
This was
it.
the first year that I was at a place where we didn't have an actual live anything of the countdown. We're what do we do? We don't have TV.
Right. Yeah. Dick
what do we
Clark's
do?
head isn't
So
going to tell us how to
We
count
went on
it down.
YouTube and we're okay, just find the video that the most people are watching, I guess. And it was Times Square and it was the ball dropping, but it was weird because there wasn't any ticker. There wasn't they did a countdown for a little while. For the last 10 minutes there was a countdown, but then it stopped at a minute and a half, and we're what time is it? We're all looking at each other panics and it was a live stream, so it wasn't officially on time. The clock struck 12 in the room before the ball dropped. So we're shh, don't tell anyone.
I never thought about that because I don't have cable. I just have YouTube TV.
Yeah.
So it's essentially just my cable. But without it, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't think to find a YouTube stream or any kind of stream to do the countdown. Was there a host and shit, or was it just
No, there was no host. It would just be footage of people in Times Square, and then show the ball, and then footage of people randomly, and then show the ball, and then back and forth, and then when it got to I don't know. It didn't even stay on the ball the whole time because it would count down 12, 11, 10, and then crowd of people, and then back to 6, 5, 4, 3.
You just hit on something controversial in the broadcast. They didn't show the ball dropping.
Really?
And people were what the crap was this? And you don't care. The answer was,
people
you don't care. You want to see people making out. And
No, you don't.
No.
Yeah. No.
That's what they showed people making out right when the ball dropped, and I was what? I don't need.
No, yeah, they're that's
I don't
it's
need
human
to
I
do
interest.
don't know these people. I have no
Yeah, I want to make out. I'm not watching them.
Do you guys ever do resolutions? You guys ever do New Year's resolutions?
No.
Yeah.
Although I saw recently and I was I should do that. Somebody had people make resolutions they're bad things, but you should make good resolutions. I'm going to eat a different kind of bagel every month. Or I'm going
awesome.
you make a whimsical resolution.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to get a little older every day.
Sticking with it this year.
Still working out.
It's working
try
out
that
for me.
time.
Yeah.
I'm doing that one. I'm getting a little older every day.
It's like Caillou. Every day
I
you
can't
get a little
possibly
bigger.
lose. Do you have any resolutions?
Usually mine are just by the end of the year, I am in a eating phase that is just terrible. I'm just overdoing it with whatever. The first time I really did it was I was eating Snickers bars fucking crazy. It was very specific, but I was just I love Snickers, and I'd have one a day. I'm this can't be I can't help it. I'm addicted to them or whatever.
Yeah.
Eating way too many, and then it's Halloween. It's just all Snickers bars or whatever. So my first one, I'm I'm going to just not eat Snickers for a year and just see what happens. Yeah. And because it was just like, I'm just eating too many. So it was just those sort of things. I eat them again now, but it's not like I've broken that cycle. It's basically like trying to like break out of that cycle. So I did that one year. I did donuts, and it was the same thing with donuts. I was like working a regular job, and I would get coffee in the morning, and then after lunch, I'd be like, I'm getting another coffee. I just ate lunch. I'm going to eat 2 donuts. I'm like, this is terrible. But it was like my routine, you know? So I'm like, I got to stop doing that. That's fucking terrible. Yeah. So that was another one where I would just break that habit of doing that kind of thing. But I didn't really have anything this year. I was kind of just like, I don't know. Mine was pretty regular, I guess. But
pick a whimsical one. Like, I'm going to seek out a fox every month.
I want to see a fox.
I want to see a fox.
Just in the woods. It's my resolution.
I need to see it.
Get over here.
Come back, please.
Ah! Just fox scream.
Every single time for New Year's, like the first thing I think was like, I could never imagine going to fucking Times Square. Because all I think is like, you can't leave. There's people who are wearing diapers. Mm-hmm. It's like raining or whatever. It's just freezing, miserable. I'm like, whose idea of fun? Like, this is terrible. Like,
yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Nobody
just
ever
to stand in like a little corral because there's no like place to like hang out that's good. Yeah, right. Every area where there's people is completely surrounded by a little cage, and then you're just stuck in a cage for hours.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound good.
No.
It doesn't look good. I've seen like the when they unleash them, you know, when they're like, you have to stay here until it's time, and then they like move the gate, and then they have cops in front of them being like, don't just run, you know. But you watch the people who are doing it, and I'm like, I don't want to know any of these people.
No,
like, I would not want to be trapped next to any of these people who are like, ooh, I'm wearing a Planet Fitness hat, and I'm first. Like,
very specific.
It's horrible. I mean, that's what they all look like.
That's
it's
what
an
they
ocean
had
of
this
purple
year.
hats.
Yep.
I've been
they look so dumb.
They look so dumb.
Even like events that I want to be at, like a concert or like sporting event or whatever, like things that I'm like excited about going and love being there. All I can think about is like, when am I getting out of here? I can't imagine the torture like of being there. You're fucking trapped. And like, all I want to do is go home. And then like, I don't live in the city. I got to wait. I got to get to Grand Central. I got the train. It's like, might as well be 6 months before I get home. It's a fucking nightmare. Unbelievable.
I am very much in a similar position where I'm like, hey, this is fun. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Last time I went to a concert in New York, and it was like you go in and it's standing only. I went in and I looked at the room and I went, nope. I was like, I don't want to be over there. I was like, let me find the place that's furthest away from people. And then like we like explored, we walked all around. You could go upstairs and see down a little bit, and we were like, okay, where can we go? We like looked in the crowd and we're like, okay, there's less people over there. That's where we're gonna be.
Yeah. I will admit though, like, you know, like concerts and stuff, I don't normally go to them. So like when I go, I'm like, all right, I'm in it. Like, I'm here now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So it better be awesome. Yeah. No, I have no patience for any of that crap anymore. No. Just like once they invent teleportation, I'm like, I'm in.
That's all I think about is teleport. Like this is the only reason that would drive me to invent a teleportation machine.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I don't have to go.
I just want to be home.
And because I want to go to places. I want to do things. You know, like I got an invitation to go to a convention. By the way, invitation was like, would you like to do something at the convention? I'm like, would you like to fly me there and give me a hotel room? Like, F no. I'm like,
you're like, then this isn't an invitation.
This is not. That's an invitation. But if I could get on like a light rail and be there in an hour, done. Mm-hmm. Like, but it's California. It's like, but that will never happen. Like that will never exist. If I get into a pod, I'll even take it if the pods. I don't need a pod in my house. If I just have to go to the post office, I'll take the pod. Like I'm willing to take the post office, but like, you know, this is.
But then there's gonna be a line at the post office for the pods. It becomes a whole other thing.
Yeah, no,
that's not going to be
annoying.
Convenient in any way.
No.
Although I imagine I would think the pod. All right, let's figure this out.
Yeah,
because we don't have too much to talk about today.
So let's knock out this public teleporter.
Let's figure this out.
Let's do this.
So if there was like a teleportation like station, right? We would just say it's the post office for whatever reason.
Because government sponsored.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. All right. So like there's several of them, I would imagine, not just like one pod.
Oh, I imagine one like a red box.
There's one per office.
Yeah, every office
and you've got to wait.
Okay. So each post office has one teleportation sphere pod, right? And it can carry how many people, you think?
I think one.
Just one at a time.
It's like a phone booth or like a pneumatic tube at the bank. Yeah.
Okay. So it's like a pneumatic tube? Like, I mean...
Oh, no, it's digital.
A pneumatic...
It's like Star Trek, but it looks like
instant?
Yeah.
Okay,
you get in and you go and you...
You put in your destination. There's going to be somebody who doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna you're going to be sitting there like, oh my God, this
it's at the
jabroni.
post office. Yeah. So many old people are going to be just randomly transported to like Tallahassee because they were like, I want to send this to my grandson. They're like, no, that's the teleporter. Boom. That's going to happen, and it's going to happen every day.
Yeah.
For the lifespan of that technology, but also I'll take it.
The amount of times that it's just teleporting feces, somebody's going in there and just like going to the bathroom, getting out, and then just thinking it's a bathroom and teleporting.
Well, that's why it needs to be clear. Like you need to have no pre. Like it needs to look like it's an empty. Like
it needs to look like a phone booth.
It needs to look like a phone booth, or I was picturing just a clear like tube,
circular
with
tube.
Like a make
it look like
a
pneumatic tube because why not?
Yeah,
it's like a throwback.
Let's put some fun in it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So there's it's enough for one person. I imagine a piece of luggage.
You don't want to complicate it with the two people thing, you know.
But like,
if you're traveling with multiple people, then you got to
one at a time.
Get in line and you go one at a time, single file.
I like the idea of the luggage thing is a problem. Although we don't. What do I need luggage for? I'll just teleport back if I need some more clothes. Like no. Like you could maybe bring a duffel bag with you, you know?
You could have a backpack. Why not bring a backpack with you? Yeah.
But I mean, if I'm teleporting to California for like a business trip for the week, I would need a bag, right? Like I can't.
Well, you'd think you would, but then you just zip over. Like you're like, shit, I need my toothbrush. I'll just go home. Or why would I stay? Like this is my thing because I thought about this way too much. Mm-hmm. I don't have a plan, which is why we're doing this. But like. I would love it if I could go to California, do the convention, sleep at home.
Oh, shit.
And then pop back out
go back
at like 8.
To the
I don't get up at 6.
Yeah.
You'll get up early to beat the line. The lines to Comic-Con are going to be insane.
Well, I already have a pass for that. I'm not sure. I'm not here to solve Comic-Con.
No, I mean like everybody teleporting into Comic-Con. It's going to create a backup across the country.
Well, I have an in.
If you can teleport, more people are going to want to go.
Well, you'd also have to think about, okay, so like these are teleporters. They're obviously replacing air travel and rail and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But there's going to be people who are insane and don't trust the travel, or very sane and don't trust the travel. But like airports, there's these big empty space. No, those will be like places where it's like thum, 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 thum. Like if you want to travel and you don't want to deal with the old people, you can go to the station, which used to be an airport or still is an airport, but we fly a lot less, and it's just rows. Like so that way it's like going to the airport, but it's instantaneous, and you can still get the Uber or whatever, because you're still gonna need travel, because it's not like everyone can have.
Now, what if the pod is a little bit bigger to allow for luggage, or you can do a side by side stuffed teleporter, where you get to be in a pod, but then there's a little box that you can put things in and send them where you're going.
Like a small, like almost like the thing that measures your luggage at the airport when you're about to get in. Mm-hmm. But instead of that, it just goes into it and just goes there.
Yeah,
I get if you can get to the box, then it has to be like synonymous. Like you can't like have a line for the luggage and then get in line for the teleporter, because your luggage will be. In Timbuktu,
hanging out, and
just be sitting there for the hour and a half it takes for you to get through the line.
It's got to be you put your luggage in and then you get in,
Foomp, and then you go, foomp, and then it arrives. Yeah,
and you arrive at the same time.
Again, that's a lot of particles, though. I want to keep it clean, but I like the idea of. I mean, I understand the need for luggage, or you feel like you need luggage, but I'm telling you, with this technology, what the hell do I need luggage for?
Do people need to streamline what they're wearing in order for teleportation to work and exist? Like if you're wearing glasses, do you have to take your glasses off? Do you wear clothes at all? Is this a thing where you have to undress?
Disrobe, yeah. Well, that would be a problem with the clear.
the clear tube.
Yeah.
It would have to turn into a black tube.
I guess getting into the science of it all, I imagine like if you needed to streamline it, you got to wear like not like a scuba suit, but
like a jumpsuit,
like a leotard.
Jumpsuit. Yeah,
oh, you need a leotard. You need a Green Man suit, and I will put on Green Man and dance around as Green Man.
What about like your teleportation jumpsuit? It goes over your regular clothes, but it's not a wetsuit, like it's not form fitting, but it does keep everything secure.
Is this mine or is this like
public? Like you have one?
Okay,
you buy one.
You have one.
But there is one there.
Is it like an astronaut suit that you can just like climb in?
I think it's like a Ghostbusters jumpsuit or like a painting.
Put it in and you send it back and forth.
It's like, okay, there we go.
Yep.
That's again, this is of course, we're assuming this technology is not approved science and it's made up completely and we don't know why we need to keep your hands and arms inside at all times. But like, yeah.
What about costs? Like if this is government run, I imagine
costs got to be low.
Yeah, if it's government run, I imagine that's going to be able to keep it affordable because everybody's going to be using it, right?
Well, that's the idea, right? Like they're
because once
it would change everything.
Privatized, forget it. Like,
yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, like that probably exists now.
I'm wondering, like, how many? Because if this is happening at post offices, now there's going to be taxi stands at every post office.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
Because once you get to your, designated post office, you still got to get wherever you're going.
Exactly. Yeah, they're a hub. Well, that's great because also that the post office has like a massive teleporter in the back for packages and mail.
Okay. Yeah.
But
so airports have been like
like modified, like reconfigured.
Hotels are going
like a boutique item,
right?
Right. All hotels become bed and breakfasts, where it's like, oh, let's stay here. Like, why the hell would I do that when I could just go home where all my shit is? But yeah, I mean, like people are going to want that because, like, look, I mean,
would post office then have to be open 24 hours a day?
I don't think they would initially. I think that's why you have like the airports. Like the airports are like there, and the airports, of course,
that's all the time travel.
That's all the time travel. That's like open day and night.
But if you can get in line by 5, they'll let you go.
Yeah,
maybe.
Sure. Exactly. Yeah, I can
imagine.
Like,
somebody's got to shut it down.
Right. You're like, oh crap! I want to get to Comic-Con. Like, I get to the post office and it's loaded. Like there's old people for miles. I don't know why I'm picking on the elderly, but like, that's who uses the post office. But like this, the line is backed up. I could be like, okay, this line's going to take an hour, but Newark Airport's 37 minutes away. Yeah, I'll go there, like, but I'll have to drive some of it.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's easier if you just have like one teleporter for everything because like, you don't want to have like short distance teleporter, but they would do that where it's like, oh, this is a teleport. No, yeah, like what would be the point of like like local teleportation? Like this one takes you to like the airport, or this one takes you to like a restaurant. The Cheesecake Factory,
technically, right? If I just needed to,
if there was a teleporter to the Cheesecake Factory,
there'd be a lot more fat people in this country.
I would be there. Do you know? So in Stamford downtown, there was a Cheesecake Factory, and we were so excited to like have it in town. Not that we went all the time, but it's good to have once in a while. And then they closed down, and we were like actually distraught. Like, what are we now? If we want Cheesecake Factory, we have to drive like 45 minutes. And like, you don't want to have to do that. But now also it's the thing of like, if we happen to be traveling and we're like, there's a Cheesecake Factory here, we're like, we got to go.
Yeah, that's me in Texas Roadhouse.
We got to go.
Where I'm like, there ain't one near me. So like, wherever we're going. Is there a Texas Roadhouse?
We're like, we got to go.
This would be great when you guys come to the studio. There's a Cheesecake Factory at my mall. So we'll all stop at the Cheesecake Factory.
Nice. Yes.
If we're building this out, I feel like if it's international teleportation, like it has to go through the airport. because that system's set
Oh,
up.
you need just oversight. You can't be like, I'm just going to go, to Germany real quick.
You still got to use your passport.
Right. Yeah. Like you got to run through those protocols for that.
You still got to go through customs and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they'll privatize that. They'll make a TSA pre-check or whatever the hell. Where it's just like you have a card and you scan it and you're just like, bye, enjoy your trip, au revoir. But by the way, again, I would love to. I've been to like Italy and Europe and stuff like that, and it was miserable. It was a miserable experience, and I hated every minute of it. You know why? Because of the 11-hour plane rides and how boring it was. But if I could just go home real quick, I'd be way more open to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
If only this completely unreasonable and impossible thing existed, then I would enjoy it.
Then I could enjoy it.
If only this broccoli tasted like ice cream, I would eat
it. People used to have to, be on a boat for weeks and weeks to get from one place to another.
Yeah, you get scurvy.
We're slowly getting there.
Yeah. Are we? We can't even ride a train without it being a miserable experience.
No, it would take fucking forever. Like the personal flying car things that I see. There's you cannot give me. First of all, I don't want those to exist anyway because even if I'm not in those things, whoever the fuck is flying that, whoever it is, they aren't a pilot.
Yeah,
so they're just gonna fucking crash.
Right? How long have cars exists and people still can't master that shit?
Yup.
I had a thought, I've had this thought a lot. Since I started driving, before I started driving as a kid, I remember being like, has there ever been a day where everyone just didn't fuck up? Statistically, there has to be one day where no one went and just crashed into another person.
The closest is probably COVID lockdown. Yeah. We're just, nobody's out.
There was a lot less car accidents then. Still accidents. I remember the first time there was COVID lockdown and I was like, all right, well, I've got to go. I think I went to visit my parents or something. And the highway was so empty. But because of it, people were driving like fucking maniacs. Somebody zoomed past me at I swear it was probably 110 or something. Just down the highway. And I was like, that person should die. When that happens, whenever I'm on the highway and if I'm going 10 to 15 miles over the speed limit, which I'll do, but usually not even, I'll go a cool 9 over the speed limit because I'm nobody's going to pull me over. But if I'm going over the speed limit and then somebody flies by me, my first thought is that person should die.
Right.
Not even I go right there. I'm that person deserves to die. They're driving way too fast. It's so unsafe.
Yeah.
It's harsh. So this past Tuesday, Justin, who runs our Discord, he makes comics, he does streaming once a week and stuff like that. We did the first bad movie night on Discord.
Nice.
The Dorkly Discord is now open if you want to go and check it out and hang out with us. So he did a poll. Mortal Kombat Annihilation was chosen.
Yes.
I hadn't seen that movie before. I was a big fan of the first one for some reason.
Oh, dude, yes. Yes, so was I. And let me tell you, the disappointment for Annihilation was immeasurable.
It's insane. I knew it was bad just from having heard about whatever. And I'd seen some scenes. I was like, that looks shitty.
Yeah.
Having watched the full thing, I'm like, is mind-blowing how bad this movie is. I've been a little bit fucking obsessed since Tuesday night of just why is it so bad and just revisiting some things and whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm going to play a part of the opening scene just to show you how bad the special effects are and stuff for some of it. But to their credit, so the whole purpose of the first movie came out in 90, I'm going to say 4. That sounds
6?
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty close because this one came out in 97 or 98.
Yeah.
And because the first one was a hit, it made $100 million, I think. And it was just fans loved it. Special effects were great at the time or whatever. And fan favorites.
They still kind of hold up. I'm I'm a sucker for it. They're not great, but I'll.
Right. Goro is I'm oh, Goro then.
Goro, I think, is the coolest.
At the time, I was like, that's cool. But Goro now, it's rubbery armpit folds and stuff. But anyway, so I was super excited. I remember seeing the sequel, or I was super excited for the first one. And then when they were talking about the sequel, because that first one was such a big hit, the studio was we're moving this up, like get it done as soon as possible to like play off of the success of the first one.
Yes.
And they made a ton of like mistakes or whatever for directors, and like some directors moved on. Like the dude who directed the first one passed on this one to then do Event Horizon.
Okay.
So I was like,
Paul W.S. Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he was
that
like,
was a good choice.
Yeah. He was like, I kind of felt like I did everything I wanted to do with the first one. So
I said everything
like,
I wanted to say about with Mortal Kombat.
It was a lot of like promoting from within for the second one. Yeah. And I forget the guy's name he directed, but he was like the director of photography, I think, for the first one, which was like, it was nicely done and everything like that, but he wasn't like a director for like a feature film. So it was kind of a lot of that stuff where like people just kept moving up the ladder, but they weren't quite qualified for that new position for whatever reason. Like they kept doing it.
Yeah.
So there's that. Like 3/5 of the main characters are like didn't come back.
How is it that Christopher Lambert said no?
I know.
When you see his filmography, like, oh, this is beneath you.
Yeah,
and it is. It is.
It is.
But like, man, when he wasn't there, when it was another guy, I'm like, oh no. Mm-hmm. And then it just.
What makes it worse is they pick up right where the first one left off. So you're just like, it's supposed to be the same scene, and everybody's fucking different.
Everybody's different, and Johnny Cage is just mercilessly murdered. And I remember being like, well, he'll be back because it's like, A, it's a video game. B, like that would be insane because he was like the best. He's the main character basically of that movie.
Yeah.
No, he's not really. Liu Kang was the main character, but like, yeah,
but he's like the star. Liu Kang doesn't like
fan favorite.
Yeah.
Losing Veronica Vaughn,
I know.
Another devastating recasting.
Because of all this, like the rush and like bad decisions and shit like that, the VFX just weren't completed. They weren't done. And the studio's like, I don't give a shit. Like, we just want it out in the theater. Just get it out there.
Just put it out.
Yeah. So like, I'm gonna share this is like the opening, first, like within the first like 5 minutes of it. I was about to give you like context, but it's so fucking meaningless.
But what point?
Yeah, exactly.
It's Mortal Kombat 2.
So this is all just to prep AJ. Green screen composition stuff. None of this was finished. This is like me doing it in 5 minutes, like having not slept in 4 days.
What? What?
You're alive. Too bad you will die.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So first of all, like every shot is just a different time of day.
The cut around his head is so bad.
Yeah. It's day for night. So there's like,
oh my God. Yeah.
Just going back to when he flips down here. Hang on. Just look at the whole backside, the whole left side of the screen here.
They're not even in the same, they're not even in the same room together.
There's just like, yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. There's just the masking around his head, like his hair pops out. All this is just popping back and forth behind whatever that structure is. And then there's another one.
They did a terrible job on the lighting. Did they film him against a regular sky and then decide to cut it out?
Yeah, they must have, because there's like daylight.
Because that's not like.
Yeah, like it's like Sal was saying, it's two different. Like the daylight's coming like straight here, and then it's down here. They're definitely they're not even really. He's not. I can't tell, but he's not really looking at him. I'm just.
His horrible mask.
I know, it's so derpy.
It's so derpy.
So just watch how bad this is. Like his whole hand disappears. This is just like,
look at that.
It's just like keying out the whatever green screen or not even green screen, but
blue
I guess.
Screen probably. Yeah.
And then they're just like, but it didn't pick up everything. Fuck it, never mind. Because like his whole arm is gone here, and then it's just clipping in.
I couldn't even tell he was there.
Yeah, it's insane. That's clearly just like they had 15 minutes to do it, and like, fine, whatever. Here, this one's done. This one's done. This one's done. When it came out, it was number 1 at the box office.
It was. Oh no!
But somebody
Everybody
looked it up.
was excited for it, but that
Somebody
doesn't
looked it
mean
up.
that
It
if
was like,
you go out to see it. But then, how do you know?
it came out the same weekend as The Rainmaker and Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Oh yeah, well. Okay.
So I was like, all right. I mean, movie going was different in '97, but like
Yes.
that was a good fit for them. Like nobody's rushing to see either of those movies in the theater, no matter what time of what era you're in. So it cost like $30 million to make. It made $50 million.
Still not good though.
I know.
Still not good.
It's like, it's unbelievable. There's so many hilarious things. Like I haven't really seen a movie that bad, like, you know, trying to be good, but just being that bad, like in a while. I haven't really seen anything, you know, it's not quite The Room, but like it's that sort of.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that like level of like they don't care, but they're all like yeah. It's not like The Room is one of those things. It's such a unicorn because like it's like look at this person's dreams, like on the screen, like the hubris plus dreams equals this, and it's my favorite equation.
Yeah,
with the Mortal Kombat Annihilation, it's just like this sucks, but it's not like Asylum Press sucks. Like it's not like Sharknado where it's like let's make a shitburger, folks. Ha ha ha. No, like F you and your cynicism. This is like, we're making a sequel to Mortal Kombat. We're going to do it for half the budget. What? But it did so well. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, get it done. Oh, and
you have 24
half
hours.
the time. You have, right? You have a week to shoot it.
Yep.
And a month to get it out. Like, what? Okay, let's see what we can make.
Yeah, there's like a whole big monster fight at the end.
Oh my god!
And like
where they turn into dragons,
the dragon and like the Hydra thing, and it just looks, it's so crazy bad. It looks like Beast Wars and like Spawn.
Yes, Spawn.
You know, like
that the ending to Spawn, where like the Malbolgia shows, where they're like, we can't animate his mouth. So he has lines though. He's just gonna have to say them.
Yep.
We'll say it's telepathy or something.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, that was super enjoyable to watch. Yeah. It was so insanely bad.
But I'm envious. I wish that I could have seen that.
It was super fun. So we're doing another one though. So again, invitation out to both of you.
So how does that work in terms of like, can I watch you guys watching it?
Yeah, if you just want to watch,
it's still on there.
Yeah. Oh no, because it's just a one-time thing. It's just like a live stream. It's
live
not
stream and it's not back up. I see.
Right.
Okay,
yeah.
So you got to tune in as you go.
So we're doing like Tuesdays at 8 to do it. But like if you wanted to watch, you could just join hop on a Discord, and then it's like an event.
Nice.
So yeah, go see. It's in theaters now.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. You're gonna love it.
Stranger Things happened.
Yeah.
I didn't catch any of it. All I heard was just like everyone was like,
I'm watching it now.
It's kind
of.
of.
Everybody poo-poos on everything, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah.
The finale is. I don't know. I can wait to talk about it until you guys seen it, I guess.
I mean, I've heard pretty much seen it just from clips.
I have not. I don't know anything about the ending, but I have heard that they like put out a thing on Netflix like the following week or a week ago where they were like, here's the thing. It's like some kind of, I don't know what the hell it was, but they released like a piece of content that was like, I don't know, some kind of like a fun, or at least they thought it was fun, like interactive element that was like celebrating Stranger Things, and people thought it was a secret last episode because of how bad it was. And it crashed Netflix. They were like, oh my god, like that must have been a joke. And I'm like,
yikes,
why would you think that? Like that's like those people who showed up to Brooklyn because they were like, the internet told them there were going to be secret fireworks.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I don't know about this.
All right, I'm looking it up. Let's see here. Thousands of revelers were tricked by phony social media videos into gathering at the Brooklyn Bridge Park to watch a grand fireworks display on New Year's Eve. Accounts across TikTok and Instagram reportedly used AI videos to plug the supposed show.
Wow.
Yeah, I learned about it because I saw a great video of somebody being like, hey, is shame over? And it's like, yeah, it is. But like, why do you say that? And he's like, because there's so many videos being like, I was there. Like I was tricked, and it's like if I'd gone, if you caught me going, I'd never admit to it. I delete all my social media about it. Like I wouldn't be so I'd be so
all your
ashamed
socials.
of being such an idiot.
Right.
Like
you don't have to
doesn't
post
exist
everything.
anymore.
Like you don't have to talk about everything.
No, I should.
You should.
You can be angry
You
and upset
specifically
and
should.
Just bury it down like everyone else does.
Like everybody else, yeah. Just swallow it, man. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, and never talk about it again.
Please.
You know, I was just kind of realizing is, I don't know if there's, I guess they're ramping up the marketing for it. Is the Mandalorian and Grogu movie? It's coming out in like 4 months or 5 months.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single thing outside of a trailer.
Yeah. I'm like, where's all this stuff? And it's not like, it's fucking Disney. Like, you can afford some marketing for it. So, like,
yeah.
And the trailer that I saw, I was just like,
do they need to market it really? Like, they'll
I
put
think
it
so.
up and people will show up.
People need to know it's going to be there, though.
I think they put up in the movie theaters, they have like giant things up that say Mandalorian and Grogu. I
Oh,
People
believe.
got to go there to see it, though.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
it's
that's
been,
assuming people that are already watching movies are gonna.
Yeah, I guess the trailers have been playing in front of Avatar and something else that's coming out, like in select spots or whatever. But like, again, I know we've talked about it kind of several times. Whenever it's just different now, but it's just like, I don't know, when you just have shit on in the background or whatever, like, or even just like if you're on on YouTube or whatever, just like the YouTube ads, anything like that kind of like have supplemented TV ads and stuff. Like wherever you just kind of, it just becomes a little bit like ubiquitous, or just like you can't kind of avoid it.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
I would think
for
they
it.
could afford ads somewhere, like put them on Instagram or something. Like, I'm getting ads for supplements for kids that don't eat good.
Oh,
like Flintstones vitamins, but it's not Flintstones. But that's like for kids that don't eat good. That's what the commercial used to be. But I'm getting ads for supplements for children, and I'm getting ads for perimenopause.
Thanks.
Disney, do better.
Disney,
send me your ads, please.
Yeah.
Like, where do I select? Like, don't show me these anymore. Send me Grogu and the Mandalorian instead.
Show me Grogu.
That's what I want. Please show me Grogu.
Drop down menu for that.
Yeah.
What would you like to see?
My friend has the confidence of a serial killer, and he will say quotes to movies, but he won't know them like by heart, but he'll know them well enough. And but he says them with the confidence of someone who did know the quote like perfectly.
Yep.
And like 8 times out of 10, it's an original. And my favorite one, it's one that's like been really carrying over for years, was the first season from Mandalorian, when Werner Herzog is there and he's like, "I would like to see the baby." That's the line, right? But Ben said, "Show me the baby." Like, because he remembered, like, clearly, like, he'd conflated, like, "show me the money" with "I would like to see the baby." I love him saying "show me the baby," and I like it being traded so that Cuba Gooding Jr. is like, "I would like to see the money." And we'll get that like every 1 month or so. There'll be like another hilarious, like, it's like, I know exactly what you're saying, but
that's not it.
A little wrong. But yeah, every time I think of the Grogu and the Mandalorian, I'm like, "Show me the baby."
Show me the baby.
I imagine him. It's the same persona. Werner Herzog saying it, but now he's delivering it like,
"Show me the baby."
Mandalorian gets canceled. Like, what kind of decision making is this?
What choices were these? I like Jerry Maguire. That is the answer to that statement.
Have you guys heard of or watched The Chair Company?
No.
I've watched half an episode and I was like, this is
what Tim you Robinson. Expect it to be. This is Tim Robinson, 100%.
Insanely uncomfortable.
And
then I just ended up doing something else, but like it wasn't like I avoided it or whatever. But
It might be worth avoiding because I watched the entire season because Dan became obsessed with it from episode 1. He was like, this is incredible. And he was just like locked in. Every time a new episode dropped, he was like, we have to watch it tonight because I can't have anything spoiled for me. And he was just like so like intensely wanting to watch it. And every time like it got to like episode 3 and it would usually be like, okay, he has to watch this episode right now. So I'm like, all right, I'll watch it with you. We'll just put on a computer in bed and watch it. Oh, and nice. I would just be like, hands clenched and like sweating profusely for like half of the episode because it's so uncomfortable. It's all of the uncomfortable feelings of friendship with like extra cringe on top. So I don't know why it was created and how there's going to be a second season after that because it's going to go. It's going to keep going. But he loves it still. And I'm just like, I borderline hate it. It was really fun until it was not.
There's only so much of it like my brain can handle or just my nervous system can handle where I'm just like, I can't, I feel like I'm in the situation with whatever's happening, and like I can't deal with it. On a much even like lower stakes thing is like it's always on. Is Impractical Jokers, like if you have regular TV, it's like always fucking on, and that's just built on all those sort of situations, which is making people super uncomfortable or whatever, just super awkward situations. Yeah. And like I can't. Like Friendship was hilarious, and it was very helpful that we saw it in the theater because I'm like trapped in there. But if I was at home, I'd be like, I gotta go. Like,
I forget what you said. At one point, you were like, "Oh no, oh no."
That's yeah. It's a lot of that. It's just like, oh my god, no, stop. It's a lot of that.
What you're feeling is, I looked that up because I was like, I feel it so badly for every movie and show I watch, and I was like, all right, so Schadenfreude is when you feel like pleasure from someone else's misfortune. I'm like, but is there a word in German? And of course there is, and it's Fremdschämen. Fremdschämen is vicarious embarrassment.
Wow.
It's when you're observing the embarrassing actions of another person and you feel almost exactly as embarrassed.
There it is.
I'm like, that's it. It's Fremdschämen. And I'll say that. And the worst is when I'll say it, I'll be like, oh, I'm feeling Fremdschämen. And like, you're feeling Schadenfreude. And I'm like, no, you don't know anything.
I'm not. I'm not because I feel awful.
Yeah, no. Do you see me feel delight?
It is not delight.
Is there a word for that emotion? You keep that going, breaking down the emotion.
Is there a German word that means
being
frustration
angry
over
because someone thinks you have Schadenfreude when you don't?
It was getting like, using the wrong word. I mean, certainly, right? The Germans, they're good at that.
Yeah,
they got words for everything.
They got to figure it out. All right, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We're shaking the rust off from the holidays. If you're listening to us on an Apple podcast, Apple whatever, Spotify, all those things where you get your podcasts, give us a like, leave a comment. If you're watching us on YouTube, give us a like, leave a comment. What was your favorite? Why do I paint myself into a fucking corner every time with these things? I have no plan. I have no like question.
I have no plan.
No prompt. I'm like,
we don't know what's going to make the cut. We don't know.
50 episodes that I've never had a fucking plan for. Yeah.
If you watch this on YouTube, make a super cut of all of us laughing.
Yes. There you go. Thank you, please.
Please.
I don't know. You guys got anything you want to plug?
I want to plug Dorkly merch. Check this out.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Oh, I'm not wearing mine.
How dare you?
I got I got this one too.
Dorkly.
Look at that.
It's
so
amazing.
Colorful.
Yeah, me too.
It's so
you can't see it though.
You can't see it. What color did you get?
Black.
Ah.
I wore it on the show. There's the most recent episode on my channel. I wore it.
Oh, nice. I will go watch it now.
Someone actually wrote in the comments, they said, nice Dorkly merch. And I was like,
nice.
Thanks.
Seriously, though, get yourself a Dorkly sweatshirt.
No, well, how could I know?
If it's in italics. I don't know. I think that's
it.
It's so nice and soft on the inside. I haven't washed mine yet, so it's still soft, and I definitely should wash it. I've worn it so many times.
You're in a time, like whatever, continuum, whatever.
I can wear it as many times as I want.
Yeah.
Time doesn't matter in your Dorkly sweatshirt.
Exactly. Yeah, I love that sweatshirt. It was that one and all these icons and stuff. It was designed by Amanda Maitan, who worked with us for a while. It's on the store if you guys want to check it out.
She's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah. You can't beat Dorkly merch.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
By the time this comes out, maybe the first volume of Terminator, the thing I wrote a thing for, is out.
All of it together?
All 10 pages that I wrote are going to be
all together.
I would like to think so.
I would
We'll
like
see.
to think so.
I don't know. I didn't even. They didn't even tell me when it was coming out. I had to see it on social media. They were like, "Oh, it's coming out." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Thanks.
But I'm excited to see it and hold it. I called my comic book store. They were like, "I don't have it." And I'm like,
Don't.
So maybe next week. But look for it. It's called Terminator Out of Time.
Ooh,
That's awesome, man.
that is
That's
awesome.
really cool.
I'm
Yeah.
so grateful, despite me throwing them under the bus. But it's been an amazing time.
All right. Oh, that's me. We like you. We hope you like us.
So we started late. I had to shoot from here, and AJ's present is at my office.
Wait, have you still not opened it?
No.
Oh. You
No,
can
I
open
saved
it.
it.
You can open it next time.
Yeah, next time.
Next
In
time.
March.
That's
Great.
right.
Merry Christmas. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas in March.